Hi, my name is James Shepard, and in this video we're going to talk about your presentation. I'm going to give you a couple examples of pitches that will work with the different prospecting methodologies that I talked about in the last video. So first of all, let's talk about walking into a business kind of cold turkey, okay? When you first walk into a business, the presentation I recommend that you use if you're just selling merchant services is that you walk in, first of all, your goal has to be to talk with the decision maker, to talk with the business owner. And nothing really can come of talking to a non-decision maker. We want to talk to the decision maker. And how do we get the decision maker? One of the most common mistakes that new salespeople make in this business and really many other businesses is that they ask for the decision maker. They walk in and say, my name is James Shepard, I sell credit card processing services, is the manager available or the owner? That's a terrible question to ask because the problem is most times what's the person going to say behind the counter if you ask that question? They're going to say no, they're not available. No, they can't talk to you right now. No, they're not interested, come back later. Now that is obviously not what you want to have happen. So what do you say? Here's what I recommend. I recommend when you first walk in that you ask a question that only the owner of the business, only the decision maker would know the answer to, so that you can identify if you're talking to the decision maker. So what I like to do is ask something like this. I walk in and say, hi, my name is James Shepard. How are you all doing today? A big smile on my face, shake their hand. Whoever it is that I'm talking with, I treat them with respect as if they're the decision maker. And then I say, I'm a local business owner here in the area. I provide small business services, and one of the things I provide is credit card processing or merchant services. And I was just curious, who are you currently using for your credit card processing services? Now, by asking that question at the end of my opening presentation, it's an open-ended question, and I'm always going to get one of two responses. Either number one, they're going to say, I don't know who our credit card processor is. They're normally going to say, you would need to speak with Bill, or you need to speak with Susan. And so that tells me, number one, they're not the decision maker. It also tells me, number two, I now know the name of the decision maker. So of course, I'm going to follow that up with a real short, real quick, oh, is he in? Or, oh, is she in? Real quick like that, before they even have a chance to think about it. They say, I don't know who we're using. You need to talk to Bill about that. Oh, is he in? And if you catch them off guard like that, they're usually going to say, yeah, they're in the back. Let me go get them. So now you can get the small business owner out in front of you. Once you have them in front of you, just use the same line you just did and just do the opening all over again. If they answer the question and say, yeah, we're with First Data, or yeah, I use my local bank or whatever, now you know you're talking to the decision maker, okay? And now you can move forward with your presentation and your pitch. Now, let's talk about if you're calling over the phone. If you're calling over the phone, then the presentation you want to use is a lot different. The idea over the phone is to put as many keywords into your conversation that are going to grab the attention of the prospect right off the bat. I actually have an entire video on setting appointments over the phone. You can search for it on YouTube, merchant services, setting appointments on the phone, or CC Sales Pro phone appointments, and you'll find it. But basically the idea is this. You want to use a presentation that, number one, mentions local words, specific words about their business. So let's say I'm calling a pizza shop. I might say, hi, my name is James Shepard. I'm a local business owner here in the area. Today I'm calling pizza shops because I have a specific program that will help them save money on merchant services. Now, my office is located right here in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Now, you guys are over by the bank, right? Okay, great, awesome. Well, you know what? What I'd like to do is I'd love to just stop by, introduce myself, and drop off some free marketing materials about the program that we have for pizza shops. I'm sure you wouldn't mind if I did that, would you? So there's your opening pitch for a phone appointment. Again, you notice I'm using, first of all, lots of keywords like, Altoona, Pennsylvania, which is the city I live in and where our corporate office is at. I use a lot of keywords, pizza shops, things like that to catch their attention. If I was calling a retail store, I would use retail store. I'm calling retail stores today with a special offer for retail stores. It's just going to jog their attention, catch their attention. I'm also using these local geographic words. And also, the other thing I want you to notice about that pitch is that I give them an easy yes. You don't want to say at the end, I want to come by and make a presentation, show you how much I can save you on merchant services. Is there a good time when we can set an appointment? All of these words like appointment and show you how much I can save you and presentation, these are all words that in the mind of your prospect are associated with an extensive investment of their time. They don't have time. They're too busy. Instead, I like to use words like, I want to come by and introduce myself and drop off some free marketing materials. Words like introduce and drop off, these are words that they don't really care about. These are words that are like, oh, okay, that means he's going to be here for a short period of time. It's going to get you in the door. It's going to get you in front of a prospective client, and that's what you're looking for. You're just trying to get yourself in the door and get that meeting with them. And then, of course, you're going to make a presentation anyway, even though you didn't mention that, all right? Thirdly, let's talk about inbound marketing. Now, inbound marketing is a really, really specific sales process because when you go into a store, one of the things you want to try to do is this. If you walk in, do your opening pitch, and they say they're interested or they're not interested or whatever, before you leave every business, try to collect an email address. And again, like I said, in January, we're going to have a new marketing platform that you can use. We're going to roll it out in our kickoff meeting for 2014, and it's 2015, and it's going to be really cool. But you're going to want to get email addresses so we can nurture those leads, send them videos, send them podcast episodes, send them blog articles, send them invitations to live events, send them ebook downloads. What we do best. We're going to generate interest and nurture those leads for you. Then they're going to contact us through the website or contact you through our website or through our email. They're going to reply to an email that's going to go to you, and then you're going to go back and follow up. Now, here's what I recommend. When you're following up on a lead, keep your pitch really short, really simple, and put the ball right back into the court of the owner. That's what I recommend. So they called you, so they put the ball in your court, throw it right back at them. And here's what I do. Someone leaves me a message and they say, hey James, I just saw one of your videos on YouTube about how you can save me money on credit card processing. I'm a pizza shop and I'm interested. Can you give me a call back? I call them right back. I say, yeah, is this Bill? Hey Bill, this is James Shepard. I just got your voicemail. Thanks so much for calling me. How can I help you? That's it. That's all you want to say. How can I help you? Let them tell you how you can help them, because it's going to get them in deeper and deeper and deeper so that you can just close the sale. If you go in there guns blazing with a pitch, first of all, you don't even know that it's what they want to hear. They may have a different concern. And secondly, you're not really getting any buy-in from them. They called you. Let them explain in detail what they would like from you. Best case scenario, you can just provide what they want and it's an easy sale and you can close the deal. Last one I'll give you real quick is if you, again, have an existing portfolio. If you have an existing portfolio, one of the things I recommend is you need some type of a marketing gimmick, some type of a special offer. You can use the free terminals. If you're part of our web design reseller program, you could use the free website or whatever. But you want to have something where when you go there, you have a reason. You know, Mr. Jones, the reason I stopped by today is that first of all, I want to check and see how whatever you sold them, how's your insurance working out for you? Do you have any questions or any further insurance needs? No, everything's working great. Okay, fine. So you got to get that out of the way first. Then you say, the real reason I stopped by today, Mr. Jones, is that, and now you're going to do your marketing pitch or your sales gimmick, The reason I stopped by today is that recently I started working with a credit card processing company because so many of my clients were telling me that their credit card machines were old and outdated. And I worked out a special deal with them for my clients, and I'm providing all my clients with a brand new VX520 terminal at no charge. It's a loaner terminal, but I'm going to bring it in, set it up for you. You're going to be able to use it at no charge as long as you stay with me. And on top of that, I'm guaranteeing my clients that I'm going to match or beat the rate that they have now. And so here's what I'd like to do. If you have time right now, I'd like to just take a quick look at a copy of your credit card statement, and then I'll come back in a couple days, bring you a proposal, bring some marketing materials, show you what I can do for you so that we can save you some additional money on top of the other services I'm providing for you. Do you have any questions for me, Mr. Jones? And that's a good ending when you're kind of assuming the sale, like, well, you're already working with me now, so I'm sure you're going to work with me moving forward with this other thing. Just say, do you have any questions for me, Mr. Jones? And so that opens it up for him to push back a little bit and to ask questions, but normally at that point they're not going to say, well, I'm not interested. Normally they're going to say, well, what do you mean it's a free terminal or whatever? They're going to ask you a question, which is going to give you a great opportunity to give them your pitch. I hope you're enjoying this video series and it's helping you so you can get out there and make more merchant services sales. Again, my name is James Shepard. Me and my team would love to work with you. We have a 1-week certification process for every new sales rep that comes on our team. That means you get a whole week of training. It's live training that we do for you. We also throw in some recorded training, video courses. We have all kinds of training. We have sales coaches that will help you succeed. So I'd like to work with you. Visit our website, ccsalespro.com, so you can learn more about that. Thanks so much for watching this video.